Welcome to Maximize the Blend, Student-Teacher Dynamics in Hybrid Courses. This is a CETL short, a short presentation on a specific pedagogical topic. This CETL short will discuss student-teacher dynamics that often occur when teaching hybrid courses. First, to those of you who have not been teaching all summer, welcome back. We're excited to see you and assist you in any way we can. CETL is available to help you in the craziness of teaching while masked and socially distant. I wanted to share a few observations that I've made over the years when teaching my own hybrid courses and assisting faculty in designing and teaching their hybrid courses. These are general observations that I think will help you prepare the students and maximize the effectiveness of whatever design you have chosen. When you're either fully face-to-face or fully online, students seem to accept the traditions and limitations of each format. Once you offer a hybrid format, however, a strange dynamic develops, and students seem to question the pedagogy in each format. For example, if you provide a pre-recorded streaming lecture, and then students come to a face-to-face class that is largely lecture, they may question why they came to class. Likewise, if you have a class that's largely discussion-based, and then ask them to complete online asynchronous discussions, they may wonder why they have to spend all their time online in discussions. So what can you do? Here are a few tips and tricks. Try to take advantage of the benefits of each format. Maximize interaction in the face-to-face environment while using online for more discrete, lower-level tasks. These may be focused on the content, learning how to learn, or getting to know each other. They can involve sharing, but avoid drawn-out, week-long discussions. Explain how you have planned your course and how the two environments integrate. Repeat this often. Make sure you explain why you have chosen your pedagogical techniques and how they may differ between the two formats, even if they seem similar. Strive for balance. Try not to simply transfer face-to-face activities online or teach a fully online course with added face-to-face classes. See more at our blended learning guide, and I've also provided additional links to some good articles from the Chronicle. A fully online discussion in which students need to come to consensus could take all week to conduct asynchronously and could make students feel like they're online. Instead, use class time for the discussion and shift some less interactive elements online. Consider using the online discussion to prepare students for a deeper class discussion. Students can use the discussion to post examples of a theory or process or procedures and see what other students have posted. You can see what the misconceptions are, make comments, help students see if they're on track. All students benefit from the variety of examples. We have a lot of different ideas for using discussion forums at our SharePoint site. There are also some ideas about integrating your different environments for the hybrid class at our hybrid teaching format. It's unclear whether a live lecture in Zoom is more or less effective than a recorded session. What we do know is that breaking your lecture into small parts, roughly 10 minutes long, and then interacting with students is much more effective than a straight lecture. If you're pre-recording one lecture and then lecturing in class, consider creating a punctuated lecture. Consider integrating some small active learning techniques to break up your lecture, like a think, pair, share, or a know, want to know, learned. Expect that the hybrid class will take a while to gel. It's not going to work right away, but it will work. Hybrid classes are generally rated as more satisfying than both fully face-to-face and fully online, and they show better learning outcomes than these other two modes of teaching. Students are generally comfortable in a lecture classroom, expect a bit of pushback. They often believe that teaching is telling. You need to help them understand that it is not. is really their investment in the learning process. It takes time to teach them how to actively engage in learning. See ideas, again, at our blended learning guide. They'll push back at what they see as extra work, but you can bring them along with you. In order to help students see the benefits, explain how your course is structured and why. Discuss how learning works. Explain your support of the growth mindset. Be encouraging and consider using learning cycles. If you're unsure what any of these items are, please check out our blended learning guide or email us at cetl@une.edu and we'll provide resources. It's also important that students realize that the time that would have been spent in the class they're missing is now part of the time they have for homework and online activities. Let them know that. Allow for feedback from students. Consider an anonymous survey to ask which assignments and class activities have been most beneficial. Ask how much time they're taking on different types of reading and types of assignments. Share the summary results with students and explain what you will change as well as what you won't change and why. Last tip. Many courses I've reviewed this summer downplay the Start Here module. Please don't neglect this hugely important aspect of your course, especially during the pandemic. Courses will be very different for students. Some classes I've seen are fully online, some are hybrid, some are blended, some classes are fully face-to-face. So you really need to let students know what your course is going to look like. Don't forget to tell students if your course is online, hybrid, or fully face-to-face. Explain what a typical week will look like. Introduce yourself. Let them know a little bit about you. Let them introduce themselves. Give them an area in Blackboard, a course discussion area where they can introduce themselves. Consider creating a course roster where they have pictures of each other and they can see each other's names. If they miss the first class where you do that, they will feel sort of a little bit behind the entire class, so it's good to do it online. Do those icebreakers. I know a lot of you hate them, but they actually improve student learning. They've been shown to really help open students' minds, make them feel more comfortable, make them feel less anxious. Yes, they make fun of them sometimes too, but they actually work. If you want an example of the Start Here module, you can use the tiny URL and see one that CETL has set up for you. In the next CETL short, we'll give you some ideas for saving time in your class. So take a look, look out for that. Reach out. We're here to help. Here's our contact information. Have a great start to the semester, and we're all rooting for you.